Alrighty, yeah, hello one and all, and welcome back to Toho Thursdays. With the finishing up of PCB last time, we are good to go for IN. And I totally still don't actually need to do Sakiabi. Oh my god. So I'm gonna take that one off stream, but we're here. Let me switch over to here. But yeah.
Hey.
Yo, Ale. I wanted to look at what? The trailers. This. No idea. But they had Xbox had a developer direct today, and they showed off a trailer for Fable. And I'm like,
This
ooh.
my favorite Toho streamer Prespo.
Oh my god, it's my favorite
Done ya then,
streamer,
kick
variety
clapping tits.
streamer, Juniper's. Oh my god, how's it going? I did want to like view GameSpot's Fable gameplay overview before we get going here. Just because. Just because.
Ubisoft is canceling 6 games, so we at Ubisoft will cancel 60.
Yeah, probably.
Well, my joke was that you're the only person I watch play Toho Badonage Shianabush.
Yeah. yeah. Alrighty. So
Fable
for those who don't know, one of my favorite series of all time, out of many, is Fable. And let me make this full screen. I can reset the transformation on here. I'll speak properly in a sec.
At JNPRUS, so you're implying that if you were to watch more, Goldie would not hold his place. Fortnite, oh my god.
That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. That is a good question. But yeah. Let me also hide that too.
And in Fortnite, oh my god.
Yo, what's up, Star? What's up, Cake? Oh, that blush emote's very cute. Anyway, so I grew up on Fable. I played all 3 Fable games. I love Fable a lot, and ever since they announced this like reboot-esque type thing, I have been very curious
Oh, Fable, that's so
as to
retro.
what's going on with it, and I was very worried because Fable 3 was a horrible game. It was not good. But also this new Fable game is not being made by Lionhead Studios, so I'm just kind of curious how this is gonna go. So GameSpot has like a 10-minute like Fable gameplay overview.
Playground's first open world action RPG.
Open world, it already bugs the heck out of me.
They
But
need Peter Molyneux back.
maybe. He was kind of weird though by Fable 3, wasn't he?
I hope it's good.
I also have strong intentions to stream this actually when it comes out.
At the heart of our game is a simple
Because I love Fable.
Mr. Guy is quiet.
To be a hero. Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens.
British
All
humor.
of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
June's favorite. I'm kidding.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger...
See, it like looks good, right? I do think what they have here is good. I saw like the 30-second trailer earlier. But
Modern or classic British humor, though?
yo, what's up, Phantom? They did classic British humor in like Fable 1, and then it became kind of like a hybrid in like Fable 2, whatever that honestly means. But I don't think it was that tongue-in-cheek, at least in Fable 2.
Heroic powers first
I do think the game looks good.
That you are Albion's first
I'm
hero
currently
in a generation.
Obsessed with the Little Doll Queen soundtrack. Have you played that game?
Just a few souvenirs
including your beloved
for the memories.
Little Doll Queen? Wait, isn't that... June, didn't you play that game?
Heyo.
Oh, no, wrong one. JK. Yeah, that one. Also, Kajigami, thank you for the resub. What's up, dude?
What game?
Long time no see. Oh, no, I was thinking of the Witch in the Woods, I think you played.
That's what I thought.
Little Doll Queen. You did not play Little Doll Queen. That one, honestly, not the greatest fan game. I don't know, I still need to beat it.
Are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure. Which will change.
Okay, before I continue though, generally speaking, show of hands, who here doesn't know about Fable and like the general mechanics of Fable? Like what really kind of like made Fable into like a cool series? It's fine if you don't. I don't blame any of you for not knowing.
I'm like actually obsessed with
but
those.
I do think it might help to get us all on the same page. Glorp. If no one says anything, I'm gonna assume that we all know. Yeah, what's up, Gloss?
I'm not completely sure, cause I read a lot of what Peter promised.
That's not. I don't know. Okay, so to get everyone caught up to speed,
what it was in the final
just general thing with Fable is that it was a more fairy tale-esque RPG, but one of the things that really set it apart from other RPGs at the time was its morality system, in that when you did a good action, I'm also going to turn off TTS for a second because I cannot coherently think. So hold on. You guys can still hear it, but I won't be able to hear it. But essentially, it was the morality system, where if you did a good action, the world would know and, like, see you as a better person. And so that would mean, like, oh, the cops of this new village are not going to mess with you if you're a good person. But also, too, if you did bad, then cops would start, like, becoming enemies, and the people would not talk to you kindly and yada yada. In Fable 2, this was kind of taken a step further in that when you were able to buy a house and get married, it was dependent on your morality. And so the town obviously would not take, kindly to you being a horrible person. But that being said, though, it was very easy to change their ways. Like, if you accidentally cast, like, the Thunder Spell in town, they would not like that because it's scary when a random human being casts magic. But it's okay because you could play the lute and give people cheese and then everything would be okay. So you could get in their good graces again. And depending on how you played would change the story beats too, more so in Fable 1 than in Fable 2. But seeing the world change based on your own morality and how you go about doing things was probably like the coolest part about Fable. So that's kind of also what I'm looking for here is like, what are we doing with the morality system?
Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment.
Oh, wait, hold on. If I actually turn TTS off, then I can't even hear the video. Oh, go fine. I'll put you guys back on.
Never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages.
But the game looks good.
Hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas.
I will say that. I do think the game looks good.
Truly open world. For the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
I hate that though.
Can't wait to
fucking hate that it's open world.
Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone, home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts, rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
Ooh! That sword
In
looks
the
sick.
north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is
Okay.
beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them.
Despite it
They have
being
the
an
power
open
to do what
world,
they want.
Playground
And
Games
so do
does
you.
great with
In our
their
game,
world
we want you to
spaces,
play as the hero you want to be.
What else have
And
they
that
done?
starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing,
Forza.
hair, skin tone, tattoos,
I
and
think
scars.
it has
So the hero you
changed
play
a lot
represents you.
color-wise.
But as well as your
This will be
appearance,
one whole
you can
stream,
be
by the
hero
way, if
you
I
want
actually
to
do
be,
stream
through the
Fable.
way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly
Yo!
blend newly arranged weapons with magical abilities.
Oh, they're keeping the... Yes, you can kick the
Still
chicken!
in combat.
Chat, you can kick the chicken! That's what matters the most. In every Fable game, you can kick a chicken! Oh, let's go. I like that, though. I like that it seems like they're keeping a lot of the original flow of it, where you have strength with your swordsmanship, you have a bow as well as magic as well. That's nice.
Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
Oh, I love
Against
that.
single
Not
opponents
the maniacal
and
kicking
large
laughter.
groups of
Oh
enemies
my
like
god, you can kick the chicken.
Don't kick the
Melee is at the
goddamn
heart of
baby.
combat.
Don't kick the baby.
You'll use light and heavy
Don't kick the
combos,
baby.
often knocking enemies off balance.
Okay, so we have heavy and light combos again. Okay, that's nice.
Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy
Oh,
guard,
yo, that enemy looks sick,
and
actually.
deal
What
with
the
troublesome
heck?
flying enemies.
What?
And
That
of
looks
course,
really
You'll
good.
be able to unleash your powerful spells to
Man,
both
just
manipulate
go
and
out,
devastate
touch
your
some
opponents.
grass, try kicking a chickener.
I am not gonna
We're
kick a chicken in
excited
real
to
life.
bring
I will
back
kick a
some
chicken in
fan-favorite
Fable and be very happy
adversaries for you
about
to
it.
fight.
Oh! Oh, these little munchkins again!
Hobbs are back. As
The
are
Hobbs!
halflings, colorful, and trolls.
Oi! Wah! I'm gonna do only hob noises for the entirety of it. Oh,
Enemies too,
yo!
like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is
Wow.
different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools
Okay,
in your
chat.
combat toolbox,
Who wants me to
how you
really
defeat
stream this
your
game?
enemies
I
is
really
up
want to
you.
stream this game. But does chat want me to stream this game?
Ingo didn't know you were this big of a fan.
Oh, I
We
fucking
no
love
longer
Fable,
have
man.
So much
chickens
more.
at the house, but
When we
they're
talk to
real
people about their
MFS
favorite
in
memories of the
real
original
life, though.
games, so many of the stories about
me.
the stuff you can do when you weren't
I'm
just
down
excited.
to watch
Wasn't
ya
excited.
stream.
Everyday
Alright,
stuff which
alright.
happened when you
I like
interacted
the
with
energy.
people of Albion.
I appreciate
For
the
me,
energy.
What I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
This
And
is
we
true.
built that same
This is true,
experience
especially in
the
Fable
middle
2.
of Our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Oh, we're bringing that back?
Romantic
Okay, that's
villager,
fine, I guess.
Getting married.
We
having
can get
kids.
married again?
Fancy a
Shit, guys, I'm going on a date. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole stream. I'm gonna go on a date and get married. I swear to God, yo. We're gonna bang live on stream. We're gonna see some golden babies in Fable. I'm calling it now, right? We're gonna find the hottest lady, get her a nice ring and all.
You can get to know me better.
Insane.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every
Oh, lordy.
business in Albion. Getting rich.
What are you buying every
Marrying a bunch
business?
more people, having a bunch more kids,
You can be
Probably getting divorced
you
along
can
the way.
I
have
don't
you
know
can
if they mention
you
baby making, but you can try.
you can be in a polyamorous relationship now? Oh my lord, you could not do that originally. You could only be committed to one person. If you started cheating, your other wife would find out. She'd be a very unhappy camper. I don't know about baby making. You probably can't have live sex, but you can have babies, that's for sure.
And this game within the
Well,
game is
Sheik,
unique to
the
Fable.
devs of
It's systemic,
Misty
interconnected,
Izakaya
and you
are
see the ripple
releasing a
effects of
roguelike
Oh my
every
god.
way
You can be a
Today's
polyamorous
Holy
son of a
Sheik.
bitch.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in
Polyamory
Albion,
in games is
who we call
actually
the
revolutionary.
living population. There are more
Yo,
than
I'm gonna be
1,000
Chad
of them, and every
Thundercock with
single
the amount of
one
people I'm gonna be
Underscore
marrying.
has a
Or
name,
Buggy
a role,
Eber.
a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time.
I don't
with
remember
hobbies,
too much about the
then go
NPCs
home
of
to
Fable
bed.
1 and Fable 2, unfortunately. So it's good to see that they might be improving on the NPC
In
design.
fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your
Chicken
businesses.
kicking, baby
Hey,
making, harem
Working
forming.
hard? How can I help you,
It
boss?
has everything.
Maybe the bed
That's
they
the
sleep in
thing.
is in a
You can
house
even
you
get a
own,
job.
because
I'm
you're
telling
the
you,
landlord.
Fable was
Or
ahead of its
maybe
time
their
back
bed is on
then.
the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Goldie is getting crazy with this trailer, fangirling too much
And all
over
of the
it.
stuff
Is
you
this
do
your
affects
strategy
what
to
they
be
think of
able
you.
to play Touhou
Because
hard?
everything
No,
you do
Touhou 8 is
builds
my
your
favorite
reputation.
Touhou game anyway, so I'm always excited to play some IN.
Now that's an hero right there.
But you
Morality
see
has
how,
always
but
been
you guys notice, oh, he's gonna talk about it right now. But you see how, like, above their head,
Now
right? Like, there's the icon, like, that's based on the morality, right? Like, if this guy's an opinionated
You
commenter.
still need to finish PCB.
Shush, I'm doing it off stream. Shush, shush.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the
I
original
think in Fable
games.
1, like, your skin
And
color would
morality
change
is
too. Like, you
central
become
to
more
our game
devilish
too.
as you became
But
eviler.
we have a slightly different take on it.
Pick the chicken. Hell yeah. Chicken chaser?
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey
Oh my god, you have
areas. And
reputation.
importantly, morality is subjective.
Morality is subjective. Oh, guys,
No
we're gonna
two
be
people see things
insane.
exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every
Oh, snap.
person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
Amazing.
Right.
The things you
Wow.
did directly to
Oh
them,
my, they think
they'll
you're a
love
rich
you or
twat.
hate
What's
you
the
for the choices you
difference
make,
between
and they
that
will
and
always
certain
tell you
things
why.
in other games
Although,
before?
usually from a safe distance.
Back then, with the original morality system was just straight up black and white. Like, if you did what was considered a good action, you got good boy points. And if you did something that was a bad action, you got bad boy points. And that was it. There was no, like, it was like, you could just, like, be on the spectrum of, like, good to bad. What they're saying here is that it's not so much about what you do as good or bad, but rather it's, like, your reputation as a result. So, like, kicking chickens is not inherently...
This existed before Fable, right?
Well, I don't know. What other games had a reputation system? Maybe Assassin's Creed. But, like, essentially what they're saying is like, you know, if you kick too many chickens, everyone's gonna know you're a chicken chaser. And that could influence the way people act with you. But the idea here is that, like, oh, if you buy a lot of businesses, other merchants may not look upon you fondly because they just see you as, like, this crazy prick that only buys businesses. So that is going to influence how people will talk to you. I really don't think any other game has done it to this depth as Fable has. Even with the original morality system, a lot of games don't really commit too heavily into the morality system.
Mechanic.
Yeah, I'm less worried. I was kind of worried when I saw the original trailer.
Also, Fallout series has done morality system.
Fallout's is more just straight up points though, right? Like Fallout just cares like what faction you're in and like that's pretty much it. Like once in Fallout 4, right? Like you pick a faction and like that's it, or in New Vegas and like that's it, right? Here the idea is, I hope, that you can like continuously change that. That was one of the things in the original. Like you could become a better person if you decided that you wanted to change your morality. And that would then influence
Fallout 4 doesn't have that.
or it was New Vegas, right? Like you pick a faction and like that's it, basically. But I think Fable at least kept it a lot more in depth with a lot of things too. But yeah, Fallout probably is the closest.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Oh my god.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make. And you are going to
Envy
make a
not
lot of
really
them.
that.
Big choices.
What was the game that
little
you pick a
choices,
faction and then the
moral
other faction
choices,
hates you?
And some choices
I
that
don't
will
follow it
actually
too, maybe,
change the
but-
landscape of Albion for the rest of
One
your
of them
game.
has it.
We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers
Hey,
a
it's that one
magical
guy.
grow formula.
Chew gum and
He
eat ass
accidentally
guy.
turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
Hilarious.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In
Oh.
Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
Okay, I'm not as worried
At
anymore.
Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all
Fallout
of us
4
here.
is described
Every
as that
member
you
of this
choose
team,
one of
which
four
we've built from
factions
scratch,
and declare
has two
war
key
on the
things in
others,
common.
despite
A
having
deep
had
love for the
good
franchise
relationships with
and a
them
burning
before.
desire to bring it back. We're
Yeah.
making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
See, that's the crazy thing, is that it's literally coming like this year. And I think that's what worries me the most.
Mentioning Bethesda, Morrowind has disposition.
Like that slightly worries me that it's gonna be like so soon. But hey, you know what? They revealed this game like 4 years ago. So what do I know? Okay. Welcome to Touhou 8. This one is going to take me a long time. You may notice also too,
We got Fable before
I don't have
GTA
access to
6
extra or
Let's
spell
Go.
practice. That is because I reset my score, my score.dat. So, we're
Your
free.
ace status with the faction. Haven't drawn your weapon or not bribery charge.
Now, I have said it a handful of times. Say what's up, Haley. I have said it a handful of times that this is my favorite Touhou game. Probably still, even among the newer ones. It's my first Touhou game too, technically speaking. Not Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. It's my first actual Touhou. This one. But yeah, this one's gonna take a while. So the way IN works is that there are 4 teams of 2. There are also 2 final bosses per route. So therefore, I have to beat this game 8 times. You would think. Right? 2 for each team. However, afterwards, once you do that, you unlock the solo shots, meaning you can go again as Reimu alone or Yukari alone, and again beat the game 2 times. So I have a lot to do. So this is going to take me a while. Some shot types are less than ideal.
God, that's a lot
Sakia
of
here, when in her solo form,
game has racism.
is objectively one of the worst shot types in the game, and arguably in Touhou, because of how horrible she is in damage. We'll cross that road when we get to it. But at the very least, we can start out simple and just play with the border team here, and you know it'll all be nice and good to go. So I'm not worried about that. I also generally know where I want.
Does the teammate do anything?
Yes, actually. Well, it'll probably be easier if I just go back to the menu and show. So if we notice here, Reimu has a speed of 4, cannot be hit by followers. She has a homing shot. The Yukari here, the yokai side, is much slower, and she has her own shot type as well. Both the human and the yokai have their own bombs. Specifically, Border Team has a longer length for death bombing, my favorite, and so on and so forth. Versus with Marisa, you can see that the speed and the skills are quite different as well. And as the English shows at the bottom there is a wide POC collection and wide item collection hitbox and a large auto. They have a better POC collection area, and yada yada. For the most part, for general gameplay, it does not matter a whole lot. This gauge on the bottom left really more so matters for scoring.
God, this is the first Toho that I played all the way.
So I don't really care about it.
Fantastic sound.
Looking on the right side though, much like PCB, we're going to be getting lives by the blue point items. And you may notice this thing known as time on the far left. Basically, if I fill up that time gauge, I get to take on a last spell at the end, and also time only moves by 30 minutes instead of an hour. This plays into the amount of continues that you actually have and yada yada. Zune did a lot of stuff back in 2004 for this game. And I honestly do not know every little nitty-gritty detail about IN, but what I do know is I quite like this game, and it's fun, and yeah.
Is this the one you gave me?
No, I gave you Toho 10. We'll get to that in a few months. I actually did do an all-shot collection for that too, before normal, like a handful of years ago. I could send you that if you're ever bored. Something that I'm doing too is you don't automatically collect everything at the top unless you're Marisa.
He sent you the gamer.
But if I hit focus up here, then I will just automatically collect everything. However, at full power, you will automatically collect everything like in PCB. I did give June Mountain of Faith. She's like, oh, I'll play Toho one day and I'll show you I can play the Toho. And I was like, all right, bet.
He gifted it to me on Steam and said I can't play it without him and a translation mark.
This is also true.
Missed opportunity not to send you to Who 10.5 that looks like more Goldie Thief.
I really should play Scarlet Weather Rhapsody on Steam because Tenchi is my favorite character and Toho character, and that's where she comes from, but eh.
Vanilla wafer.
Yo, what's up, Link? Alright, can I do the spins?
I don't know if I could summon the will to play the slot that is the fighting game story mode.
I mean, it's not that bad. Alright, I usually do 2 spins and come back down because I never know where to position myself for spin 3. But it's okay.
Tenchi doesn't exist until 10.5.
That's correct. That was her first appearance, too. She actually doesn't have any appearances in the main games. Always in some form of a spin-off. In either a 0.5 or a 0.3.
Is she even in Bad Apple?
Oh no, he is not.
At JNPR US, and she only appears in 0.5 games.
I mean, I would love if Zune, you know, like, did something, but hey, you know.
0.3s. Who even is she not like it?
She's bad. I only like her for her design. She's a stupid celestial that got kicked out of heaven. Deservingly so, because she's an idiot. Her whole story is the fact that she was so bored, she just caused earthquakes in Gensokyo and was like, all right, people gotta come fight me. Which started a horrible meme of her being a masochist. And that lasted in the fan base for a very long time.
I do that. The song that played when Cake was screaming when I was deaf for the peak shout. Julie, if she was there.
You know, I just realized I have to play Kania on hard. And I'm pretty sure her, like, penultimate, like, is, like, not fun. I might need to bomb Mistius first because I don't remember how to do it on hard. Well, it's just not that bad, right? It's just still strange.
This seems reasonable.
Iron is actually one of the easier games to beat on normal and even hard by some prospects. Lunatech, however, though, I mean, still is on the one of the easier side, but. Solo streams are where you also get bad Goldie karaoke because I freaking just like. Oh, wait, isn't this the one where I would like go up by Mystia? Yeah, I had a cool route for this on Lunatic. You don't really need to do it here on hard though. I had a fun route though.
Also the streams that make you deaf bomb.
What about being deaf? That is also true. That is true. Wow, I captured one. That's so cool. Now, for those who haven't seen Toad, I want you to pay attention to the background and see how it changes as I hit the focus button. I won't say when. All I'm saying is pay attention. What a good waste of resources. You may also notice that this boss here will do things differently depending on if I'm holding the focus button or not. Cool game mechanics. Cool game mechanics. Ah, where's the route? Amazing. Fantastic.
Demonic game mechanics. That is cool.
But yeah, if you, the background right now at least will change if I hit focus or not. Like red, not red. Oh, please. Thank you.
It what we were supposed to see in the background, what focus even. Yippee.
What? Oh! Focus is when I hit the right bumper or shift on keyboard to slow down and see my hitbox. Whoop. Probably should have explained that. I assumed you already knew. Because you've at least been to a Toho stream or two, so. You're a gamer. You're also playing Toho games now anyway, even though they're mostly fan games. The one problem with death bombing in this game is that you do use 2 bombs instead of 1, and so it's actually better to use 1 bomb instead of 2, but I'm bad.
I knew about the hitbox, but I didn't remember the slower.
Yeah, it slows you down. Ah, this spell sucks. The one on Lunatic is so much more fun. And this spell is where we're gonna die. I'm gonna die here. Because I am horrid at this spell. Anything with like straight lasers and I just straight up like brain fart. Whoa! Or not, I'm fine.
To who looks super intimidating, but also I would probably enjoy the lot if I ever get into playing the game.
Yeah.
So y'all prefer queer lasers?
Hilarious.
Even Toheim lasers.
Alright, those are curvy lasers and those suck too. Yeah.
I'm still waiting on my medium-sized Toho shipping.
Oh yeah?
It is yet to be said.
Damn. Rough. Oh, guess who didn't unfocus for the opener here? That's just gonna make the first like 15 seconds harder. That's okay. It's like the first like bit. And then it's not bad. Oh, but I hate asteroid belts. Amazing.
Whoa, Marissa on one is so neutered on hard.
Yeah, what's up, Quaishi? Yeah.
Almost makes it fire.
Yeah, it's really like you don't need to do like the unfocus, you know, pop the familiars to get through. You can pretty much just have at it. Please, 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 please. Thank you.
Almost walled.
Almost. Almost.
Average Marisanon.
I know, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm a coward, I know. I am a coward for this. But I choose survivability.
Safe spot go. One CC collection implies the existence of a solo Remilia run.
Solo Remilia is not even the worst part about it. Solo Saki is the worst part.
Spell is Kaina without the safe spot.
Yo, what's up, Kana? Oh, what do you mean? What? That gap was perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean Solo Sakuye's Guto Morias.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Also more staged for hate.
True. What the fuck?
Hi, Kenna. Hi.
Sure. Why not? This works, I guess. I won't lie, I've been playing this game since I've started, like, Touhou, and I still have the hardest time reading where the lasers are gonna be, if I'm being honest. Even though it's just streaming, like, I can never truly figure out where the lasers are gonna be. Maybe one day I will, but I don't know. It just never really fully, like, clicks up. Well, GG.
Don't worry, everyone struggles with Shoot the Moon.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult.
It's almost like reading Adol Mari lasers.
Oh god, don't remind me. Okay. I don't know why that one randomly didn't die, but that's fine, I guess. Hey guys, it's my alarm clock. Look, if you ever have a hard time waking up, IN Stage 5 makes for a great alarm clock. Blast in your face with trumpets. Quite good.
Just use the entire PCB soundtrack.
True.
And what is a good song to put you to sleep?
Iron staff roll theme? Ah!
I feel like I use a theme that I don't like.
Yeah.
Melody in Primorse is pretty cold. Like Letty.
Yeah. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na.
Letty theme is okay, just sounds like she does the rest of PCB.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Get this man a true.
Get this man a true. True dat. Alright, how much is Raisin gonna screw me up? Predict no. Now, reality, Aaron is going to be really bad because I have not practiced Aaron in like half a decade on hard. Ah! Ooh. I love this spell. It's just so fun. This is one of those where like you show people and they go like, what the fuck, how? And then you fuck it up. And it's like, oh, that's how. So no, I like that spell a lot because it really tests your on-the-spot reaction timing to be able to just go and find a gap and hopefully you pick the right one. Which in that one I did not, which is unfortunate, but hey, you know, it happens. Especially on the harder difficulties. On normal, it's like very, very easy to figure out where you need to go. Mind Stopper, however, though, can go rotten hell. Oh my god. I can do that spell for like 3 waves at most, and then I'm like, my brain just goes berserk. Amazing. I ran right into her, too. Dude, what? Why were those waves so difficult? Oh yeah, chat, how do I do Earth in a Pot again? I don't actually remember. Oh god.
Let's go iron!
Nice.
Amazing stage theme.
Amazing stage theme for sure. Iron just has really good vibes. Fuck.
Nice
that was
cap.
close. Oh, that was close. Oh. I also love Erin's design, to be honest with you. She's grown higher and higher on my list every time I do a Telesort. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have 5 lives and 3 bombs. We're gonna probably end at like 0-0. I'm like not even kidding. I don't even like know half of this fight on hard. That's not entirely true, but it's gonna suck. Genealogy is not too bad. Man. I should have just bombed earlier. That's... Did you like barely move for Rising Game? Ish. Freaking love Erin's fight. I love Erin's fight. I need a bomb for Omnyokka Brain. I hate this spell, by the way. I really don't like this spell. I think there's way too much going on for you to process, to be honest. Jelly beans.
Omokane's brain on hard Loki, one of the hardest parts of the road.
I will agree to that.
Oh my God, Neil Armstrong.
I will agree to that statement. No, I bombed beforehand. No, don't do that to me, game. I 100% bombed beforehand. Get that shit out of here. There's no shot. Get that shit out of my face. I bombed like 3 seconds before that.
HMMM suspicious.
There's no shot. That should be enough, right? Pop the bubbles. I like to pop the bubbles. I can see Shawarma Man on YouTube. Ah! Ah! I love Voyage 1970 banger last spell theme. I wish Zune kept around TLBs and last spells. He should have brought it back for Toa 20. They were so good.
GG.
GG indeed, that is a clear. Because even if I fail Horai Elixir, it still counts.
Hope you get far in this spell.
I usually can make it to the crisscrosses.
That's nice.
Fuck, and then I died. Hey, 1100 extend. Let's go. No, I usually die in a crisscross.
Then again, hardest part is the ending, really.
Yeah, I usually. If I ever do normal make it to the very, very end, I will be fine. But the crisscross is what really just gets me the most, to be honest with you. Well, one down. However many more to go.
Yippee, congrats, Gotha 1, let's go.
Well, thank you. Best ending theme right here still.
For Remy 1cc.
Or a staff roll theme. It's still the best staff roll theme in the whole series. I'm sorry, but you can fight me. FW is probably number 2 for me now, but...
It's better to do the crisscrosses in the corners since you have more room to move.
Oh my god, you're right. What? You're so right. I love Maple Dream. I love Eternal, what is it? Eternal Dream Mystic Maple. Freaking so good.
Boah.
Boah. I won't lie, chat. Sometimes if I'm not like feeling like in the best mood, I will listen to this song, actually. It puts me in just good spirits. And you.
You is a weird name.
When I inevitably make my RPG, I will do that. I will be like, and you. 5 misses, 16 bombs, and 17 caps. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could be better. Now you can really get those guys. Wow.
That's just the Ribbit mod for Deltarune.
Yeah, honestly. We're gonna do it again, and we're just gonna go into the second route, which is Final B. Might as well take care of them all while I'm here. Go again! Go again! Go again! Thankfully, Final A was the D-Rust, and now we have to... Hard miss, hard no miss, no bomb, all last spell, you know, LNNFS, right? Ha 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 ha. No, that's not gonna happen.
Tamai was looking forward to stage 4A.
We're gonna do it. I'm not playing Earthian tonight, because again, I don't really feel like it. But also, I'm gonna do... I probably have enough time on stream to do all of Border Team and all of Magic Team. And maybe if I 1cc in one go 4 times in a row, I can probably do Scarlet Team. I would hope I can, because I don't know, I feel like IN is still like my best game, all things considered, despite the fact that I have no large achievements in it outside of normal no miss and Lunatic 1cc, but I do still think generally in terms of dodging I do the best with IN. I think there's a lot I still need to learn though. Like there are a lot of spells that I just still don't do right that I've been doing the same for lots and lots of years. But you know, I think if I ever were to LNB, IN would be one of them because it would be a very satisfying LNB to get. Nice thing is on hard, you don't need to do the focus strat for this. You can just kind of like hang out. So yeah. Got that out of the way. Hi chat, how's it going? How we doing? How was everyone's week? Anything fun for the weekend for anybody? We're just kind of chilling until stage 4, if I'm being honest with you. So we're just gonna hang out.
Sleepy.
Aw, dude, same here, honestly. An energy drink did not do me anything today. I was like, oh god, I can't freaking do anything.
Casual flex.
Casual flex? What do you mean? Oh my god, the legend himself, Minogami with the raid! Yeah, hello everyone.
Is sitting in the hot seat with Tuhu Project.
I didn't do the spin. Oh my god, we have been graced.
But no, they're all
What's up, Nina? How's it going? How was your stream that I totally didn't even know you were doing because I didn't get the notification for it? But yeah, hello everyone. My name is Golden Drummer 73. You can call me Golden or Goldie. Likes to do bullet. You like to do RPG/bullet hell games, right? Everything's different from time to time as well. Mina, if you gotta go chillax after your stream, you know what you gotta do, and I'll do my best to keep your community entertained. Everyone else, welcome to the Hard 1cc collection of IN. It was very short. No worries. My plan for 2026 is to get the main game all shot Hard 1ccs. Extras may come later, but I've just been really itching to play hard. So we're going to go through all the games. We did EOSD, we did PCB, we're on IN now. We're going to go through all the shot types on the base game and go for a 1 credit clear. Nothing too special, just a straight 1cc. It's good to see him, you know? It has been a hot minute, hasn't it? I was just asking everybody how their week was and any fun plans for the weekend. I'm very tired. School has been rough, to no surprise, but school has been very rough. I feel like my brain has been turned upside down with this class. But we persevere. And also not this weekend, not the following weekend, but 2 weekends from now, I'm at a bachelor party so that's exciting. Which of course means no stream on Saturday that I'm gone. But oh, my time bullets! But that'll be exciting in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh my god, my time collection was so much better actually. We're like already there. Guys, I'm scoring. I'm getting time bullets. But I'm also excited for Saturday because we're going to be getting closer to the end of Final Fantasy IV. And I've been really enjoying my time with Final Fantasy IV, for the meme of a game that it is.
Did someone say scoring?
Yeah, you'll know. And we're playing more Trails. We're entering Act 1, I believe. I don't know how they're going to do the Act / chapter structure. I also realized I need to upload the VOD for Horizon. But I think for Trails VODs, I'm going to like upload them as they come. Versus with Final Fantasy, I think the batch upload has been working like really well. Unless people have different opinions on that. I don't know. I guess it'd be cool, interesting to know how people feel about that. But I think the batch thing is working for that. And then, you know, more RPGs over the weekend, which is exciting. Can't wait to play. And then, yeah. I am hoping to catch up on, like, 5 days worth of sleep come Saturday, but you know how it be. Also, I started this platformer actually called Big Hops that like came out this week or last week. And it's basically like if Hat in Time met Mario Odyssey platforming, except you play as a frog. And you do have a pretty good moveset, but you use your tongue as a like frog tongue for a lot of things, like to swing across things or you know, grab things as well. And it's pretty good so far, I will say, for an indie platformer. It does remind me of A Hat in Time when I first played it. A little rough around the edges, but I can be okay with this one because it's not trying to be like a Celeste clone or anything like that. Like, it is trying to be kind of more like on the casual platformer side. One cool aspect of it that I think is really cool is one of the collectibles are bugs. And when you pick up a new bug, you like inspect it and learn about it, which is pretty cool. But then after that, like if you pick up the same bug, you can eat said bug, and it'll give you an extra gauge to your stamina meter for climbing. And I'm like, that's cute. So, I don't actually know if it's a collectathon platformer or if it's just a go play platformer and jump around things ish. But I do like it so far. I do think like it should have been cooked a little bit more in the oven in terms of its accessibility features and everything. But I'm not disappointed by the base gameplay at least. Oh my god. Because, like I said, the movement is pretty good. It is a little hard to control the frog sometimes, because you'll do kind of like a roll into long jump Mario style, and then like the momentum is hard to control with that a little bit. So sometimes I'll like continue going farther than I had intended to and fall off, and I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. I guess I haven't understood the way of the frog. But a lot of cool things, you know, you throw an acorn at a wall and it makes tree, so you can climb tree. Like, oh yeah, you know. Good classic platformer mechanics, you know, we don't get a lot of those these days. I was telling Guavs about this. Like a game that I wanted to play was Windswept, which is a duck turtle platformer. I was like, and it kind of felt reminiscent of like Donkey Kong Country. And I'm like, oh, this looks pretty cool. But every time the devs would post gameplay about it, it would be some like crazy combo of like duck throws turtle, long jumps into turtle, then mantles on and does like a high jump off of that, and then like some other tipsy-turvy things off the wall. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I am at the point where I don't need to like hit every single button on my controller just to go up like 2 feet. Nor am I at a point in gaming in my life where I need to play every single game needs to be like Celeste for my platformers. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just how it is for me. Like, I am okay with easy game. And it seems like the base game of Windswept at least does have that, so I might still play it. But yeah, hot take. You know, overly skillful platformers. I think we're good. I'm not gonna lie, I think we're good. I think we don't need to have too many more of them, if I'm being honest with you. We could slow down a tiny bit. But that's just me with my old man brain on that one. Like, I want more stuff like A Hat in Time. I think that was a perfect game, honestly, you know, through and through. You have the mods, which do have the, you know, the high skill ceiling if you want to, but the base game itself is just cute and fluffy, and like, yeah, this is just how the game plays, and it like is really good and unique and very easy to do. In fact, the DLC is what adds the challenge to it. The devil dude thingy.
Platformers are best with controller, and controller games are best with fewer buttons used.
Yeah, I really can't disagree with that. My only exception is Ape Escape. That's the only one where I'll be like, that one you kind of do need like every button. However, oh my god, it's not like you're using every single button to do a jump, right? Like Ape Escape I think is a really cool example of like, yeah, we have crazy mechanics, but it's not like we're forcing the player to do something that's very outrageous. You know, you're hitting R1 to jump. Oh my god, we deserve a death bomb there. You're hitting R1 to jump and R1 again to double jump, but then you're switching your gadgets with the face buttons, like A, B, X, Y. And then the right stick is what you're actually using to, you know, do the action. So at most, like, you're holding the left stick to move, you're hitting R1 to jump, and then you're, like, swinging the right stick around to do something with it. And it's like, that's just so much easier on the brain. Versus, like, even with Celeste's base game, like, there's not a lot going there because you don't need, like, the speedrun mechanic of it. But there were, like, especially in the end, where I'm just like, okay, so this room requires me to, like, use the golden feather to fly into bubble. That then gets me through here. I, like, do 3 wall jumps over the thorns. And it's like, oh my god. Yeah, so, the reason, you know, that's where it's like, I appreciate more things like A Hat in Time that are just go enjoy good movement. Go get the MacGuffins, and if you want to play harder, we have the DLC, Seal the Deal, and there's also mods, and I'm like, awesome, cool. Or, weirdly enough, I will actually give a compliment to, and I actually really like this game, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, where the whole purpose of that game, right, is you can go to the final level at any point in time in the entire game. Like, if you want to go from the beginning, go for it. But as you're playing the main levels, which are more Donkey Kong Country 2D platformer-esque vibes, the base game itself is really not that hard. There's a lot of really cool things about Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. But what's really cool about it is... Hold on. I needed some water. What was really cool about it is that as you completed levels, you would get bees. And as you collected more bees, it would allow you to take more hits or make mistakes in the final level, which was the Impossible Lair. So, for example, when you start the game, they put you in the Impossible Lair, and if you die, it's like, okay, well, GG, right? But then you play the main game, and it's like, say you got like 10 bees, right? This means you can go in and make 10 mistakes before you have to try the level again. And that's what's really cool about it. And the level itself, absurdly hard, right? Like, it is very much a difficult level. It should be, given the fact the name is called the Impossible Lair. But the idea that you can make it easier on yourself by collecting more MacGuffins to give you more time within the level itself, both to learn the level, you can die and then come back and try again with the same amount of bees. But like, you could use that to learn the level and save your bees for later where you may not know what to do. Or in similar cases too, similar to kind of what we do in Touhou sometimes in scoring, where you might intentionally lose a bee because the section itself is just too hard. So you know that like, hey, like this section is either too hard for me, so I'm going to intentionally bomb here, or I'm going to intentionally lose a bee here because like I will at least know that if I use this bee here, I can make it like 3 more minutes into the level. Versus if I didn't and lose like 5 bees in this place or whatever, right? So there's a bit of playing to it. And I think it's a really cool mechanic too, because the base game, again, was very fair. I also did not do this route right. That's okay. So stuff like that. And I feel like, you know, there's a place for high-skill platformers, no doubt about it. I definitely think they definitely should exist for the people that want to do that. But I do feel like that sometimes we get too into the weeds of high-skill speedrunner / Twitch streamer friendly games, and that makes it very difficult to want to approach. And in the case of Windswept, like anytime I saw the developer post anything about the game, it was like some really crazy phonetic combo, and I'm like, is this really what the whole game is? Because if so, it's really making it hard to want to pick up personally. And I don't think it actually is, so I will withhold full judgment until I actually do. Versus with Big Hops, it's very clear through and through, like, you know, you could give this to a 5-year-old for their first Switch game, and they're gonna love it. I'm a cute frog named Hop, and I go and, like, learn about bugs, and, like, platform, and, like, use my tongue to do things. Hilarious, right? I did. I'm pretty sure I got hit by the exact same gap last time too. That's hilarious.
5-year-olds have the same taste.
Same. I play high skill ceiling game. Like I feel very hypocritical in the sense that I'm playing a high skill ceiling game like Touhou here. I do realize that I am being a hypocrite in that regard at least. That being said though, Touhou at least does have the easy difficulty, so it's not like you can't play it on the lower difficulty. But I understand that this argument is coming a bit funny because, haha, Touhou. Yeah. But I think if you look at a lot of what I actually play off of stream, it's actually really, like, not that high skill ceiling. From Software is the closest that I get to high skill ceiling for a lot of things, and even then, like, I really don't normally play super high skill ceiling games. Like, you're seeing me more in slower paced platformers, puzzle games, or turn-based RPGs. You know, or even something like East, which is an action RPG, where it's like there's really nothing to think about there. You're just running around, you're stabbing dudes, and that's that. You're having fun. Oh no, the big bad's gonna take over the world? Sure, no problem. Let me just go grab my sword and shield, and away we go. Listen to a rock album at the same time, basically, because that's what all these games are. I mean, look, I'm happy. That's pretty much how I played Final Fantasy 16, was just like an East game. And it worked out well for me. But I also didn't play on, like, the Final Fantasy difficulty or anything. I just kind of, like, existed. I just want to play. Well, I like the YouTube channel Ant Dude put out a video for the newest SpongeBob platformer, and near the end he makes a great comment about how not every platformer needs to break the mold for what it does. And he brought up a comment from IGN. I know, very credible source here. Where it was basically like they gave the SpongeBob game a lower rating partially and because if you expected something like Mario Odyssey, you're going to be severely disappointed. And he's just like, I don't know how you look at a SpongeBob game and go, oh yeah, I'm going to get Mario Odyssey. But it's like, you can have not Mario Odyssey games. Like a lot of the PlayStation 2 era, which a lot of people do think is one of the best eras of gaming of all time. Something that people tend to forget is that that era, along with PlayStation 1, had a lot of high hitters. Don't get me wrong. Like, there were some great things like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. There was also a ton of freaking shovelware too. And a lot of people did play those crazy shovelware games. Like, we're talking like B-rank platformers, Over the Hedge movie video game, Shrek 1, 2, and 3, Ed, Ed, Eddie, Misadventures. You know, Pepsi Man. I mean, come on. I mean, Pepsi Man's not really shovelware. That is the zenith, the peak of media. But like, you know what I mean, right? Like, it wasn't only that we were playing the heavy hitters back then. I mean, look, most of my PlayStation 2 games, I kid you not, came from a garage sale. We were at a garage sale one day, and this dude was going to college, and he had to give up his PlayStation 2 collection. And I got like this big old DVD case full of PlayStation 2 games, and whatever was in there, I played. I had no idea it was even going to be there. There was freaking Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer in there. That was the last game I played before my PlayStation 2 officially died. But there were some crazy things in there. But, you know. We lost that era because we're trying to all be the heavy hitters that we love and want from our childhood. But then at the same time, it's like among all the heavy hitters, you gotta also supplement that with some B rankers too. And it's like, oh my god, really? I'm not saying you should not make an A rank game, no doubt about it. Like, you should try your best. But like, hey man, you know, it doesn't have to be. There's some things that just don't have to be. That's all I'm saying. It's like kind of the perspective I'm going when I'm thinking about the RPG that I really want to make one day in like 300 years. Ah, shit, again! I hate that so much. I should have kept that perfectly. Look, I realize that I'm really not breaking any molds here or like trying to be like the next Undertale. That would be cool though. But rather, I just want to make a fun story that people enjoy. That's my goal with the thing that I want to make. Which should sound familiar for our fellow Toho fans who know how Zune has spoken in the past. Because, yeah, that's inspirational to me. Oh, ha, ha. But hey, I digress. What do I know? What do you mean? I hate that I do that to myself. There was a, what was it called? There was one N64 game that was it N64 or was it PlayStation 2? I don't remember. But there was, a game that I had. I'm pretty sure it was N64. It was like Rescue Squad or something like that. I don't remember. But it was basically like these like group of firefighters, right? And their whole thing was that they would go out and like put out fires, right? But it was like so a kid's game. And I'm like pretty sure it was like an on the rails experience, which very much confused me as a kid. Amazing. Because I remember being like, I want to explore this city, but I straight up can't. because it was an on-the-rails experience, because, you know, yada yada kids game. Oh, great power cancel. But the whole thing of that would be like, oh no, Hero, you have to go put out the fire on 3rd Avenue. And it would like take you there, and then you'd like hit the A button a bunch and be like, okay, now that you're here, you have to go put out the fire. Okay. Mommy, look, I put out the fire in Danger Town. Oh, good job, girl. Good job. Dude, if I find it, I should emulate that. That was a banger game. I'll get drunk and play that. I feel like a great stream idea would be getting Blitz drunk and just playing like very for sure like kids games. What do you mean that was a death bomb? Like, yeah, you know what? I'll just get like really, really, really drunk and play like Tigger's like Honey Land or whatever, PlayStation 1. And which, by the way, incredible platform, mind you. Very pretty platformer for PlayStation 1. Tigger's Honey Hunt or whatever the hell. But also far from the hardest. In fact, the difficulty of the game was very easy. The 100% collection of it was the difficult part. Because you have to find every goddamn honeypot in like all of like whatever the Winnie the Pooh world is called. And there were some nasty places. Oh my god. They were not playing around with 100% of that game. I love Brilliant Dragon. Oh my god. What was the last Winnie the Pooh game, actually, now I think about it? That was not Kingdom Hearts. Yep. That's a star indeed, you know? That's what we call a star that I just ran right into. Ah, it's no good. Pretty colors. Life Springtime. I don't like this spell because you can just ram into Kaguya's butt. Or she'll butt stomp you instead. There you go. Fucking, I went too high, but still. Oh my god.
So why do we not like that?
Yeah, what's up, Six? Thank you for the
oh, wait,
6 bits.
never mind.
Oh, why do we not like butt stomps? You know, if they're oh, I went too fast. I went way too fast. Dude, what am I doing? Cannot route this at all today. There we go. My God. What's up, Six? How's it going, dude?
What is shaking for Goldie tonight? Getting his mic and eye candy vision on board.
That is really what Toho is, isn't it? It really is Mike and Ike, isn't it? Yeah, I could have saved a couple of lives, honestly, but hey, you know what? It's fine. Like, realistically, I probably know her penultimate, and yeah, that's that. What?
I mean, I'm on the peppercorns when I'm viewing, so I can't say for a sure thing that it's my night.
What do you mean I went up and not to the right? Oh, man.
But it could be Mike and
You're on the peppercorns? Oh, shit, bro. Man. That's my favorite last spell, too. I usually cap that one. It was my favorite. What do you mean I moved up instead of to the right? The heck? Goldie. SMH my head. Well, we did this at least. I'll take Morningstar. Actually, that spell in particular was Myconite because you got every color of the rainbow there.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Who down? 600 more to go. Look, maybe if I do this enough times, by the time I get to, like, Yuyuko solo, I'll have, like, hard no-miss, no-bomb levels of practice, you know?
Oh!
Yeah, what's up, Flame?
Hope it's going well.
So far, so good. I mean, I wasn't worried about Border Team at all. I knew I was gonna 1cc them just fine. Dude, why can't I not skip the credits? Can you not skip the credits the first time in IN for all shot types? This is horrible. Hilarious.
Might be a first-time Final B thing.
Hilarious. Alrighty, so that's one of the 4 teams done for Final A and Final B. We have to do that 3 more times. And then we have to do that same thing 8 more times. And then we have to do it 8 more times again for Final B. It's okay. We get to listen to Mystic Maple more, so I'm not going to say no to that. I give you the fear of eternal life. Try the extra stage. 5 misses, 16 bombs, and 22 spell cards. So I captured 5 more spells, but used the exact same amount of resources.
5 more spells, Woo.
Take that as you will. Alright, so with Marissa Magic Team, we have Marissa and Alice. Marissa gets icicles and Christmas trees again. Not really Christmas trees, more like icicles. And then Alice has just a big ol' fuck you laser.
Stage for a waiting room.
So chat, once again, how's it going, everybody? We get to just kind of hang on until stage 4 again, basically, so... Or slash stage, actually stage 3 in this case. Stage 3 is a much harder stage route than border teams, so we might actually have to be a little bit more careful there. Will I Malice Cannon? Yeah, probably. Alice solo is also gonna suck too, but at least she has a better bomb. Sakia just like does nothing. Anyone playing anything like super crazy? Non-Toho or non-RPG related? I low-key kind of want to start Ever Crisis, even though I just said non-RPGs. I kind of want to start Ever Crisis because they're going to bring Dirge Cerberus into it. And I'm like, man, the story mode of Ever Crisis actually looks pretty fun.
Was going to say yes, but you said non-Toho. I was gonna mess with some Crow Country.
Ooh. I've seen a couple people play that game. That seems like a fun game. Is that the one that's kind of like a really hard action game? Like top-down thing? Or is that, I don't think it's something different.
Throwback to Tank Control Resident Evil.
Okay, now I'm thinking of a different game.
Crows, I am sold. Very PS1 era vibes.
That's it. Yeah. I think Liquid wanted to play that game. Oh, that's great. I'm glad it's a good, vibe game for you. Six is like, bro, I haven't seen this much crust on a video game since I like burned toast in 7th grade. Type thing. I don't even know what I was going with that, honestly.
LMAO.
Yo, we zoom in. I love Marissa Speed. It's fun.
It's true, we didn't know video games existed beyond 1994.
Legit. what I like about bullet hell games is they're just timeless classics. Right? Like, this game came out in 2004 and it still just looks good. I mean, you know, it's no like DLSS high res fidelity yada yada mumbo jumbo, right? But like, I don't know, the fucking game was good.
I love stage routing. It's my favorite. Oh my god.
Goody.
Yo, Rio. What's up, dude?
Who is that?
Oh boy, what's up, dude? Rio, when was the last time you burned toast?
Wendy scores a goal. I don't know, it may well be never.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that. God, I wish I remember how to do the funny stuff that I did in Lunatic with Mystia here, but I
Why the question?
cause I told Six that I was like, I'm glad Six found a game that he's vibing with, because it gave him PS1 era vibes. And I was like, dude, Six found a game
Also,
that has.
Juniper, I promise I
He was like, what did I say? Fucking Six is like, man, I haven't seen this much cross on a video game since like I was in 7th grade, and I'm thinking of like burnt toast. Hi. Where did you go, Misty? Actually, in a weird way, they're here.
Goldie's sugar dosed on Mike and Ike's right now. The boy is delirious.
Dude, I don't know when the last time I had Mike and Ike's was. Oh my god. Thank you for the 6 bits, man. Appreciate it. When was the last time I had Mike and Ike's? I much prefer Swedish Fish to Mike and Ike's, though. Very different gummy-esque candy.
I like Mike and Ike. LMAO, it's been probably 25 plus years for me. Mike and Ike low-key slap.
That's when Mike and Ike's came out, right? 25 years ago?
What's the last candy you had, Six? Swedish Fish is okay, I suppose.
What do you mean, are just okay? Who said that? I bet you it was June who said that. How did I know?
Juniper is not on board.
Juniper has his life goal to be in the opposite food taste to me for everything.
Well, Mike and Ike's are worth.
Yeah, hello, Raiders! course. Mushroom, thank you for the raid. Yeah, hello, one and all. Welcome on in.
Read all about it. Mushroomkins is sitting in the hot seat, playing all the hits from yesteryear. Cool cat there, dishing up Xenoblade Chronicles to like it's hot off the press. With a side of Paper Mario TTYD for good measure. Powerapple Kappa Para for not like Kethis Cat. Clever title, no problem. Just slap on it Xenoblade Chronicles and call it a day. Scaredy Cat, this streamer, is the real McCoy. Folks, give a pulse Twitch.
Sometimes I wonder if TTS should not read the raids. Oh boy.
Hello, Raiders.
Well, Mike and Ike's are worse. I can at least agree with that.
Who's your favorite Toho?
My favorite Toho is Tenchi from Scarlet Weather Rhapsody 10.5. She's the blue one that's sitting on top of my turtle PNG.
Cups pretty good because they use dark chocolate.
But we like to do RPG/bullet hell games around here. We do play from time to time as well. Mushroom, if you gotta go, pardon me. Mushroom, if you gotta go chill out after your stream, then you know what you gotta do. And I'll do my best to keep your community entertained. So, else, welcome to the hard collection of Toho 8. Where we beat the game on every single shot time available on hard.
Some years ago, and I kinda got sick of them after. They're still good, but Nintendo to 1/6 there.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's understandable.
Pancakes.
That's an understandable thing.
Tenchi is okay. I like Byakuran and Yumemi.
Oh my god, Yumemi? Oh, I love you. That is a fantastic option. Organic Reese's Pieces cut. Oh, okay. Dude, Yumemi's great, dude.
You should try to understand me more. All of my takes are more valid than yours.
What? Who said that?
I'm a Toho Boomer. The newest one I've played is like a...
Oh boy. We're on 20 now, my guy. We're on 20 now. Hold on, I need to half pay attention to Kana here because fucking it's more rough when I don't have homing available.
We have the same brain, Juniper. I know how valid your takes are or not.
Oh, okay, I gotta understand you more, June? Okay, sure, no problem. Maybe when you see things from my angle, we can talk.
I did one CC7 like 15 years ago.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Bunch of koi on your boy.
This is a bad spell. Am I gonna time out? Oh my god. Kenny, please. Oh my god. I hate everything. Oh! Bunch of koi on your boy. I think it's 6'6".
Playing koi with the cog.
A lot of you are probably hearing me make sounds that I've never usually made on stream before. That's just the nature of Toho. Look, this game gets me tense because of how jank the hitboxes are. Like, you can get very close to every single blow in this game, but as a result, the tension to clench ratio was like 300 to 4.
One of these days, I'll track down a ROM of Doden Pocky Blue.
Yeah, Dodonpachi would go hard. I think it'd be cool to play a Dodonpachi game on stream. I played Mushihime-sama a couple years ago and failed miserably.
Too many games, not enough time.
Mood. So mood. Freeze. Move. Hey, look, remember that person we were playing as? You know, like border team with Reimu? We get to fight her now. And know how we get to fight her now. And then we were fighting Marissa when we were playing as border team. Isn't that cool?
Yo! Higher advice didn't read it, so I'll have to spell it out, Carrot.
Yeah, it doesn't do carrot. I want to like have just a consistent TTS that doesn't break on me.
Is lame about Carrot. Finally, good BGM.
Finally, good BGM. Oh, hot take. I actually really like Reimu's fight. It's fun. It's very erratic.
Pirate doesn't care at all.
Yeah, okay. Man, and I was just about to say that this spell is like way not as bad as Lunatic, and then I just straight up like died. And then I was like, oh, JK, I ran right into a Mento. That's awesome. Oh god, how do you do this spell again? Oh god.
This will take a while.
Or I can die. That works too. I could just straight up, you know, lose my life. You know? And then I get like extra damage. Oh, I have to be careful and not smack myself into a yin yang orb if I unfocus. Oh my god. Wah, clench, clench, clench. Remember what I said about clench to tension ratio or tension, whatever the fuck I said. Oh, how do you do this spell again? Right, okay, right. Ooh. Oh. I don't know. I actually do not remember the second half of this fight, like, at all. Oh, lordy.
Clenching ratio, one might say.
Clenching ratio? Yeah, we'll use that. We'll create a new thing, clenching ratio. Oh, what do you mean that didn't cross the border? What do you mean that didn't cross the border? What do you mean that didn't cross the border? Oh, I like this game a lot. That's fine. We still have 3 live potentials. Which is a lot.
The next to who I'll probably touch is Artificial Dream in Arcadia, though I don't really have the time to grind bullet hell stuff these days.
I've heard that's a good fan game, actually. Online Mushroom, the only time I play Toho is just on stream. I literally also do not have the time. That's also why I'm playing hard. Last year and the year before was great to play Lunatic, but I think stepping back and playing on hard has been very good. No, no, no! Cool. I love Malice Cannon. It's great.
You're too late.
Anyway, I've got to get to bed, dude. I have to go to work in the morning, despite what the weather is gonna do. So good.
Oh god, yeah. Everyone in the US, you know, if you're in that part that's gonna get hit with cold and storm, be safe, please. Good night, Mushroom. Thank you again for the raid, man. I appreciate it.
You're too late. They've already opened the Chaos Store.
Oh boy. What? Raisin? You have like a time, and you don't even do the time thing right. Freaking stupid rabbit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that one coming from a mile away on that one. That was a not good gap that I chose. I did so well with Water Team. I did so well. Where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Okay, fine. If I get a bad route or bad way, I'm just gonna bomb, honestly, this one. So far, so good. Oh! Did not meet the time requirement there. So we can still get one more life at 1100, which is pretty good. And then if I just bomb spam the rest, I should be fine. Which, like, may not be the worst idea. Holy RNG. Nice. Awesome snipe. Freaking came up my butt. Okay, there we go. 3 and 3 is not ideal, but we can still do it. I set the bomb like everything. What are you humming about? What's on your mind, my fellow jackalope?
I won't quote you on it just came up, my butt.
Oh, yeah. It would help if I didn't death bomb. That would be the great idea, Goldie. Whoa! I had to do a single wave of this, and it's gonna hurt so much. I don't want to play the game. I don't want to do the spin game. Very good, very bad. Oh my god. So... Can you do Apollo 13 safe spot with anyone other than Border Team? Or is it just a them thing? Yo, cool final attack would be really cool if I died anyway. Would be really cool if I, you know, negated most of it and then died anyway because I got too greedy. That'd be cool, you know? That's a really cool idea. Anyway, we just chill over here. We're fine now. Oh, great. That's fine. GG. I still won credit cleared. That's all that matters. Good performance or not. I beat the game. Yay! Pachi, 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 pachi. GG's.
So silly. 1-0, nice.
Like, obviously, could have been way better. I hope I do better with Kaguya at least, but I don't have... I have better hopes at least for Kaguya. But Raisin was an unfortunate mishap of mistakes that could very easily be avoided. And then, I don't know, somehow Aaron's... Oh. I decided to just not move. Regardless, Kane's penultimate decided to be, like, actually good. And I did, like, just fine with it. But I guess whatever. Dude, I have to commission a new ending blocker at some point. I need to find an idea for it, and then I also need to have an artist draw me an ending blocker. I have no idea what I want to do. Eight misses, 18 bombs, and 12 spell card. Oh, that was not... That is rough. Do I have time for one more? Yeah, I can do one more. One more! One more, chat. One more. And then we're done for the night. I really do enjoy playing IM though. It is frustrating and it's very clench tension game, but I do enjoy playing it a lot. More often than other Toho games. And I still think I don't know, we'll get to it when I get to it for the hard marathon, but Hisif is still, I really, really do enjoy playing. For whatever reason, outside of my bias towards it, because it was the first Toho game that I was actually there for on release. Speaking of, I wonder how...
I can't believe it, Soli.
Yeah, I know, right? Is it bedtime for you?
I feel like you've only been going for 15 minutes.
Really? Time flies. That means you had fun. But I wonder what's going to happen on February 13th when Zoom sees Sock play like a bunch. Oh, here we go. Tsundere Jun. She's gonna go, But internally, she's like, oh my god, I had so much fun. That's why he's my favorite Toho Twitch streamer. I really hope though Sock pulls out the stage 5 mid boss, like no miss, no bomb. And the whole crowd just goes crazy. Oh my god, I need it to happen. But in all reality, Legend, I think the reason why it also feels that way is because every run, well, one, I've been clearing them on a first try, which is fantastic. But also, like, each run itself is like, what, 27-ish minutes on average? 23, 27 minutes on average. And because we've basically been going through the whole gauntlet, like, over and over again, that's why I can also feel like, wow, time really just hasn't passed because we've just been blitzing through in that regard. That will not be, I will say this, that will not be the case when I get to the solos. Like, the teams probably fine. Like, next week when I do Team 3 and Team 4, probably should be fine. But when I start getting into the realm of solo shots, which is the other half of this game, we will not be having the same. We will see a much different story. We will see a much more usual story of myself being tortured and moaning and groaning and crying. There will be tears when I get to Sakuya solo. I'm telling you now. That thing is gonna... That thing's gonna whip me like a pool noodle, as old 6 2/3 would say. Another weird Florida slang that I may or may not be allowed to say on Twitch. I still don't know to this day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Please, 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 please. Oh my god, thank you. Rip. That was a fun loss of like 1,000+ times. Yeah, I should have the PCB playlist up by this weekend, I hope. I will hopefully do a better job of making thumbnails to where YouTube doesn't crop them out or whatever the hell.
My cat twitches in her sleep and it is adorable.
Aww, that's cute. Good old Steris.
Are you still considering getting a pet, Goldie?
Yes and no. Yes, and that it would be great. No, and that I can barely keep myself afloat right now as a grad student, and I don't think a pet is a smart investment in that regard. Despite cats not being that complicated. The human technically comes first in this situation. Once I have a cat, the cat will take full priority. Fuck me. But like, until then, I do think I should focus on personal well-being before I introduce taking care of another living being.
It is an investment on your mental health, but I understand, not the most prudent financial decision.
It's actually the other way around. Gratefully and thankfully, financials would be not the problem. It'd be more of the mental health and just the overall like capacity that I have and can bring to where I don't think, you know, I feel like a cat does deserve your best, right, in that regard. And I don't think I can give a cat my best right now.
Yes, all pets deserve our best.
Yeah, so. Even like if I got like a turtle, right? Like an actual turtle, like that's still an investment, right?
Yes, you always have to put your pet into consideration for any travel, visits, etc.
Yeah, that also brings up a good point of this year would be like the worst too, because I'm traveling so much this year. I have the bachelor party, I have the actual wedding in April. I may have to go to California unexpectedly. And then I have the August wedding, which I thought was in September, was actually in August. And then I might go to India. And then some, I guess, I don't know. Who knows where I'll go next too. So yeah, you know. Animal could not come with me to all those places. As nice as it would be, I think it'd be cool to travel with a cat too. But you know, it's a very different ball game. If my parents lived in the same state as me, I think it'd be a lot easier. To have a pet. But they do not, so they cannot help me with pet obligations. Hey, Kaney, you wanna like be nice to me and have the spell be like not bad again? That'd be like awesome. No, okay, awesome, cool. Hold on, I may have to reset because I lost a life. I lost a life on Misty. I lost a life on Kane. Is it just the one life that I lost? Well, regardless. I think it'll happen though one day for sure. Maybe after I'm a grad student. When I have time that I'm not using for school, that can be put into a pet. This does also remind me that it is January, and July is not far away. It is closer than I think it is. And therefore, if I want to do the one thing that I really want to do for Turtles this year for the 9th anniversary, I should probably start sooner rather than later. Because I would like to do something different for the Turtle Showcase / the Family Tree.
You should show us the Turts years.
The what? Bless you.
Yurts are a portable round tent commonly found in Mongolia. It would be like MTV's Cribs, but for turtles.
Oh, like at a yurt. Okay, yeah, I was like, yurt the tent? But what? Turt's yurts just felt Weird. Yeah, I mean, you know, the bookshelf next to me is their home. That I need to reorganize. Because I have more turrets to put up there.
To seeing what you put together, I must now to bed. Have a good night.
Night, Rio. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you in 2 days.
Good night, Rio.
Oh, June's still awake. Hi. Whoops. That one went way better. Speaking of 9th anniversary, I should probably figure out what I want to do for that exactly. Unsurprisingly, there will be common things like, you know, the cooking portion of it and everything, and the turtle showcase. Voice acting and Q&A will be there too, but I want to see what else I can do this year. Or maybe a little bit from this year. I will do Kukuro again, because that was awesome. Yeah. You can see what other things I can do with the chat. And then we get to plan the Big Ten. where I'm going to try my absolute best to make that a bit of a bigger celebration with, like, guest appearances and all. And then I'll have like this crazy big reveal. It'll be great. Could you imagine? I don't even know what it would be. Crazy big 10th anniversary reveal. Aha! Alright, whatever. The brain can't do the brain things. That's okay. I know my limits. If the brain don't want to do, the brain don't want to do. Alrighty. Well, we got a good amount done today, so I'll take that. So like I said, Saturday we're doing Trails and Final Fantasy IV. It would be nice to finish Final Fantasy IV, but I don't think it'll actually happen. Yeah. And then Trails. What? Who should we go to? Who should we go to? See. Wait, am I playing Toe right now?
Good stream today.
Thank you. I appreciate ya. June, you were in A+ chatter today. Everyone in chat was an A+ chatter. Honestly, I do this like every Thursday, and I probably should diversify, but we're gonna go back to Kyra. Because Kyra's okay with me just like going away after I raid. But also Kyra's fun. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Very much appreciate all the fun support we had today for Tele Thursdays. Saturday for more RPGs and all the fun stuff that you know and love. So catch you later. Bye-bye.